trying to collect as many medals as possible, and we're here. We got a medal, so that's a good start.
That is a good start indeed. Well, I'll give you a rundown of the teams that could be playing. And of course, I'm going to give you 4 names, and the best 3, or the top 3 that the coach will choose, will be taking place in the USA trio team. And that's going to be selected from Chris Prather, Jacob Buduff, AJ Johnson, who was on the commentary booth with me last night, and Andrew Anderson. One of those guys will be supporting the team in a very important way. Could even be playing in the final, you never know. Let's also run you through the Czech Republic team. Ondrej Milnach is also the lead out. Lukas Jelinek, Jan Majcek, and Jaroslav Lorec are the 4 players that can be selected from in the Czech Republic team tonight. It's warm, it's hot, and so is the action. The best of the world bowling is here tonight in Dubai, the heart of Expo 2020. If you're listening around the world tonight, or from a country that you've never heard of Expo 2020, well, it's a world's fair. Tonight, here in the Expo 2020 site, there are around 50 to 60,000 people at least populating the park, with concerts and music events going on. There's live shows. If you're listening to us from further afield in Australia or in New Zealand, well, we are in the shadow of the Australian Pavilion, where they are currently showing the live action from the men's T20 World Cup final that's taking place here also in Dubai tonight. So we are in the home of sport, arguably, certainly at this moment in time. And also don't forget as well, virtual reality, what you're looking at there. If you'd like to go online and see some of the most amazing footage, download the app, which is free of charge on your app store, whether it's Android or Apple. Strike Cloud 360, provided by YBVR. Now that camera there that you're looking at can provide you a 360-degree angle of what is going on live here tonight. The best VR company in the world give bowling a bright future. It is a fully immersive experience. And look at that. That's got to be the most artistic shot of the entire performance that we've had tonight. But seriously though, you could control the images that you see. You could have a shot like this. You could choose to have that image anytime you want. And this is the home of the fitness and well-being hub here at Expo 2020 Dubai. Our teams are being announced to the crowd. You'll also see in the foreground on the left-hand side of your screen our para bowlers tonight, because after this game, after this match comes up, we have the para bowlers coming your way. The para singles finals for the women and the men's matches. The women's will see Hong Kong taking on Thailand, and the USA will be competing against Thailand. USA taking on Hong Kong. In those fabulous ways. Hong Kong, Thailand, USA, Thailand. That's the way we're going to do it. And of course, the men's and women's finals in the para bowling tonight. So here we go then. Team USA, straight off mat. Tell us who we're looking at and one of your compatriots there.
Well, we talked earlier about different styles, right-handed, left-handed, two-handers, no thumbers. You will not ever probably see a style as unique as Jacob Buduff, our leadoff player there. You're going to see him 4 times in this game. So watch very closely.
I've been watching him actually before in the kind of warm-ups. He holds the ball in a way that I've never seen before.
It's definitely something as he bursts onto the scene. Very unique, very successful, but in slow motion, it's even better. Maybe the guys will be able to check that out, but certainly a style you won't see again.
And certainly if you do download that Strike Cloud app, as I said, there's no strings attached. It's all free of charge for you to enjoy. You can see behind-the-scenes action from the bowlers as well. You can watch this angle that you're looking at, or you could choose another angle. You can have that angle. You can choose how you'd like to watch the IBF World Championships here in Dubai. So, Czech Republic up to the lane after that first shot, leaving a couple of pins up onto the lane. Let's see what they do. Correction, 1 pin, and they take it out, and that's that spare.
So I will say, with a quick check for Czech here on the official results of the World Championships.
Yep.
Control F, technology is not flawless, but 0 results, meaning according to that initial PR research,
yeah.
Czech Republic has never medaled at the World Championships until now.
Okay, well there they are. They are already in that bronze medal position currently, and of course could be going on to fight for the gold medal. Of course, the losing team in this one, nobody's a loser, but the team who comes second in the semi-final will become a bronze medal winner. Team USA up on the lane. And of course a spare attached there. So who's your bowler who's just bowled there, Matt? One of your lead bowlers?
Chris Prather, we saw him last night in the doubles. Very emotional night for him and Andrew Anderson. Never got things going, didn't get the momentum. That one got away. Not an unfamiliar position for Andrew. Chris, a first timer at this event, so a little bit different emotion for him. But Andrew was the runner-up, silver medalist in doubles in 2018. Came back again the next day, fired up, ready to go, won this trios event. So Team USA, the defending champion in this trios competition.
Now we just got a little sight. I think we're just sorting out the pin as the pin setter resets the pins ready for the next bowl from the Czech Republic team. And this is what it's all like here. Don't forget, these lanes have been installed purposely and brought all the way here to Dubai for the IBF World Championships. And of course they have been oiled up and re-oiled as the event has gone on, and it's proven to be something that the athletes have really enjoyed. Here we go, Czech Republic back up to the lane. And a good shot there, giving them the spare. Supporting the crowd. Of course, we are coming to you live, as I said, from the heart of the desert in Dubai. It's just before 8:15 local time here in Dubai. If you're in the United Kingdom, you're going to be, what, 4 hours behind us, just coming up to 4:15. Now, this is a man I know quite well. I'd never met him before until last night, and he sat with me for the entire evening. AJ Johnson up on the lane, steely-eyed look. Tell us about AJ.
AJ, one of the nice guys for sure, and always, as you saw last night, willing to jump in and talk bowling, lend a helping hand, do what needs to be done. But he is a fierce guy on the lanes. He's one, you'll know how he's bowling.
You'll see it in his face, yeah?
From far away, you'll hear it as well.
Oh,
so
really?
if things get going here tonight, they get some momentum, it gets exciting. That's your vocal guy on this team.
I was saying this to him last night as he was sitting next to me, and I said to him, and not ever met him before, but I said to him, I can tell that you're going to be the guy in the team with the attitude. You'll be able to tell if you're having a good game or not so good game. And there he has there with that spare. What an AJ.
Well, I can say that in the warm-ups, it looked like Andrew did not throw any shots. Andrew Anderson did not appear to have any warm-up shots, so he's going to sit this one out and serve a different role. He was part of the team that won in 2018, the only person returning from that team, but he's going to have a little bit different job tonight.
Czech Republic coming in then, leaving the 2 pins up high onto the lane. Supporters there joining us live in this purpose-built arena in the heart of Expo 2020 Dubai. Now, what are you looking for from your compatriots here, Matt? What are you kind of looking for them to do early on in this particular match?
Well, they're going to need to learn what went wrong last night. Again, the hot start, and then things not so good. Finished with 187 for that doubles game. But so far, nobody striking in this match. And amazingly, last match, it happened with the ladies as well. We saw a whole bunch of strikes in the first semifinal, and then things quieted down a little bit in the second. But 265, 222, Korea over Sweden. The winner of this match will meet Korea. But where are those strikes now?
Well, exactly. We saw Korea with a hatful of strikes earlier on. Can this be one? There we go. Commentators, good luck, I like to call it, instead of the curse that I've been doing so far in these championships. This first strike of this semi-final. US taking on, of course, the Czech Republic. Is it? Yes, it definitely is.
We do have 3 world champions on this team, so a lot of experience, not just here, but on the PBA Tour as well.
Czech Republic up with their next ball. Of course, matching the US. This is level pegging all the way through. Both teams not having a strike. Now, both teams have come in with a strike for this particular semi-final. And of course, the crowd loving it as well with bated breath. We've got lots of action here tonight here at the IBF World Championships Ships in Dubai. We'll tell you more about that in a second. Oh, another strike for Team USA. AJ happy with that one. Big high five. Did he say, AJ was saying to me last night that Clark is his surname, was in Clark Kent, Superman. Is that the official name?
I think there's a fight over the shark name.
Oh, Sharky Clark. Yeah.
Vicious. We got a whole, whatever, you got a gaggle of sharks, whatever they call it, a school.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm Clark. That's my surname, Lee Clark. And Shark was my name at school, so there's 3 of us vying for that position tonight. But the Czech team are looking and vying for their position in the final tonight, and striking through there to get that fabulous performance as well.
And there you go, an answer. A shiver of sharks, in case you were wondering.
A shiver of sharks? I've never even heard that. The power of Google is amazing, huh?
The things we learn.
I've watched a lot of natural history programs. I've never heard of a shiver of sharks. Is that American Google, or was that worldwide? Yeah, it is American Google, of course it is. AJ then, looking steely-faced.
Trouble. That is trouble.
There's trouble afoot. Looks like he had a little bit of a foot problem there. He goes up to the line and had a little bit of a step on his foot holdings.
There's our ladies team in the background there. Mike Spritko, our master of rules, is here with our pair team, and of course our president, USBC president Melissa McDaniel.
Okay. Is that the one who was trying to work out which side of the camera she was on? Yeah.
That's Missy Parkin. Yeah, the whole crew. They're here. Very supportive bunch.
All right, AJ. Let's see what he can do here now. Come on, AJ.
You might hear it if he picks this one up. Maybe not this early, but.
Oh, there he is.
Take that.
You're the man. He is the man in this particular instance. No bias here, but as I said, I spent the evening with AJ last night. What a charming man he is. By the end of it, we know everything about each other. Lives, marriages, everything else. More than you ever want to know about a bowler or a TV presenter, but we found it all out together. Now you'll see in the background there, in the left-hand side, a local TV network covering the World Championships here in Dubai. The attraction for this fabulous tournament is going worldwide, and we're pleased to have you along with us wherever you're listening around the world and watching, of course. Czech Republic team. Just in case you didn't know, they are members of the Czech bowling team. No hiding. Oh, and so she, yes. Didn't want to be left out. Yes, we know you're the members of the Czech bowling team. So here we go. Czech Republic coming through. Now that, we've seen a few of those, not only tonight, but in the whole championships. Not saying a gimme, but in professional bowling standards, it should be cleared up, that, yeah?
It should be, absolutely. Definitely a careless mistake. We've seen it a whole bunch at this level. Again, is it the elements? Is it the nerves?
Yeah.
All of the above, no doubt. But it's a huge opportunity for Jacob and Team USA here.
Right, just leaving that pin. That's one left to get that spare. Now, for me, the weather-wise, not that I am a weather expert, of course, but it doesn't feel as humid just yet. We got a bit humid about 9:30 last night when we started seeing some small bits of condensation on the lane. And AJ went down as they were just starting to re-oil in between some of the matches. Talking to the tech team and experiencing that same exact result there. Spares made by Team USA. AJ up with a fist pump. And another fan there keeping the players warm, cool even, not warm, of course, it's already hot here. Keeping them cool as they sit back and relax. Looking quite relaxed and chilled out, the USA team. Matt?
Just managing the emotions now.
Yep.
It's still a little bit early to get going. It's a close match, so keep things even keel and hope for a break you can take advantage of. And here's a very challenging pickup opportunity.
You know the powers of technology. I was just talking about the weather here in Dubai and how warm it was. My iPad has just come up. It must have been hearing me talk about the weather, telling me about the weather tomorrow here in Dubai. That is the power of technology, and I didn't even type anything in. Hey, dude. Yes, we've got, of course, 33 degrees temperature tomorrow here in the United Arab Emirates. 33 for you Americans. It's double it down 36. It's about 93 degrees here tomorrow. Quite warm. Which part of the States are you from, Matt? Which place are you hail from?
Our headquarters is in the Dallas area.
Okay.
But really, we travel a lot. We work at different events. We're always somewhere. Never home for some reason.
Never home. How many weeks of the year do you pro bowlers spend on the road and in hotels around the world?
I would say just covering the events and going to different things. I've been as many as 300, and it really just depends on what's happening. If it's an active year for Team USA,
yeah,
or what. But yeah, at least 150, 200, and getting to watch stuff like this for a living. It's awesome.
It must be wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. There you go, strike for Team USA. The crowd loving it, and of course, more importantly, Team USA loving it. Look at the scores, Matt. Can you tell us? Hold on, we'll come back to that in a second.
Team USA up 24 pins.
Okay.
As we roll onto the later part of this game.
As you've noticed from last night's scoring, when I've had my co-commentators with me, our team team members are walking, talking abacuses. They don't need iPhones, laptops, computers. They look at that scorecard and tell you what the score's going to be or what it could be if the weather blows in the right direction. Okay, Czech Republic up. So this is for a place to take on Korea in the World Championships final, the IBF World Championship final, as you can see there. Hello. Let's go USA on his mobile phone. And there you go. And the man himself who was with me last night, AJ Johnson. Let's see what AJ can conjure up here. Oh, slight little technical issue on the lane. AJ steps back and resets, gets a bit more composed.
I did see the guys getting ready right before the match, and AJ was checking in on you. He wanted to know how things were going. I had to let him know for the confidence that it's going well,
yeah,
but definitely not as good as last night.
No comment, Your Honor. No comment, as we say here in this side of the commentated gallery. Here we go, AJ up to the end and just missing that pin on the left-hand side. Yeah, the great thing about Matt, of course, the thing that we have with co-commentators is that you have a laptop right next to me. You've got at least 10 windows open. You've got the scores from probably the dawn of time on your laptop in front of me, from the Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble scores from the early 1900s. But seriously, you've got all the tech and all the stuff next to you, and of course giving you insight into what's happening live on social media around the world. And of course, who's watching who and who's loving the action that you're seeing here. And I hope you're loving it, because we're having a great time. It's all gone too quick. We've got one more night to go, Matt, tomorrow night in the teams. We'll talk about that a little bit later on.
Czech Republic in a much strike situation here, and the wheels quickly
coming off that Czech wagon, as we like to say. Oh, I just made up either way. You can see here, you can look here, they needed that strike, as Matt was saying. You've been remarkably unbiased in this commentary, bearing in mind that you are wearing a Team USA top. There we go, Czech Republic know it. They kind of can see the writing on the wall. And they clear up with that spare. But is that too little, too late? It looks like it. If you could read it, there we go. Head in hands moment. What are we seeing there, Matt, on the score?
Max score 188 for Czech Republic, and Team USA nearly there already. So fill this frame for Jacob, and we're moving on to watch Team USA for one more game. It's a good shot there, and Messenger doesn't quite get there. You can tell that one wasn't quite going to make the turn, and 7-pin was a likely possibility there.
Here's a question. How do you get selected to be a member of Team USA or Team Czech Republic? How is the selection process happening? If there are budding bowlers around the world watching tonight and you want to try and go for your national team, well, let's from a US perspective, just pause as this happens.
A very important spare there for Jacob in that moment. And every country is different. Every country, and we've talked to other countries curious about our process and how it works. And Team USA just already there. So it's
they're
done.
there in the
it's
finals.
Done. That spare got the job done. So they're heading on to meet Korea. But for Team USA, we have a team trials in January, the first week, traditionally. And from there, we'll build our team. We'll start. It's generally 12 men, 12 women. Could be a little bit more, could be less. But the players will come out. They'll earn their way onto the team that way. There's also a resume process for anybody who has certain credentials and experience and may not be able to make it that week, so they can submit a resume, and then the committee will select a couple of additional players to help round it out. So somebody make it by bowling, somebody make it by selection.
Well, they certainly made it here. Team USA go through to the men's trio finals here at the IBF World Championship Dubai 2021, with the final score still to be posted up at the moment. But, of course, that sees them taking on Korea a little bit later on this evening. And, of course, Korea absolutely were a powerhouse in their semi-final match, so it's going to be one heck of a bowl-off, Matt, in the final tonight.
Well, not a matchup we haven't seen in recent years. Again, Korea had a great World Championships back in 2014, and it's been in the conversation always. But Team USA fired up, motivated, and looking to make up for what's happened earlier in the week. So there's going to be some excitement for sure.
That's sure enough, and guaranteed that action here at the IBF World Championships in Dubai. The final one coming up, Team Czech Republic. Oh! Now, we haven't seen that shot made hardly any times this week, and of course, as the final shot comes in from the Czech Republic, there's a smile on the faces as the Czech team congratulate each other, but it is Team USA going through to the finals. And as I said, we hadn't seen this shot made too many times this week. You'll see what I mean here. This is what they've been trying all week, Matt, and that seems to have come off for the Czech Republic again. Just a little bit too late, but a great shot nonetheless.
Again, if our technology is correct, and they have not been in this position before, have not medaled at the World Championships, this is where it starts. We saw it with Lithuania the other night. You got to get to the dance first. You get there once, you get there again, you get the confidence. You build on it. So a bronze medal here in trios for the Czech Republic, and another World Championships right around the corner. I'm sure that we'll be able to see them again.